Where's my yellow fellas at? This is easily the best Switch color. Even though blue's my favorite color, there's something about this yellow Switch. It looks damn good.
Did you really think that you could just fix it like that? Coming over here, trying to feed me your version of fact.
Now look, I love the Switch Lite. It's a beautiful piece of hardware that brings me back to the Game Boy days. In many ways, I like it better than the original Switch. It's more compact while still being comfortable enough for, well, regular-sized adult hands, and that's because it hasn't shrunk all that much. I actually would prefer it be a bit smaller. You know, more pocket-friendly because this thing still sticks out if you actually manage to stuff it in some jeans. Now I think Nintendo, dubbing this the Lite not only refers to some of the missing features, but also them just hinting at how light the system is, because this thing is extremely light, and I think that helps largely with this being more comfortable in handheld compared to its older brother. The screen, while being a bit smaller, 5.5 versus 6.2, is technically sharper because you're taking the same pixel count and cramming them into a smaller display, thus things are a bit sharper. Now, my favorite thing about the Nintendo Switch Lite is the new design and colorways. I always felt the original Switch looked a bit ugly, mainly due to those bezels. I mean, remove the Joy-Cons and that looked like a cheap Chinese tablet from 2007. Now, whether you agree or disagree with that statement, I'm sure we can all appreciate just how much better the new Switch looks. The bezels on the Lite are not only smaller, but because they're colored to match the system, it appears that there's even less bezel than what's actually there. And can we talk about these white buttons? Just beautiful, great design choice. Now, how well they hold up against dirt and grime has yet to be determined, so we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so yes, I love the Switch. So exactly what the hell is wrong with it? Well, it's no longer a Switch. The whole reasoning behind the name is that you can switch from handheld to docked, and that was and still is a brilliant idea. I mean, being able to grab your Switch and continue on the go mid-game is nothing short of a genius idea. Now, I get it, it's a handheld system, and in their eyes it's meant for people who were still using the 3DS, and the Lite was the bridge to fill that gap. I know, that's why they cut out certain features like HD Rumble and such, cutting down on the cost, but why remove such a key feature that makes up the damn name? Now, sure, for most, it's not a deal breaker at all. I personally rarely ever dock my Switch, and for most owners, it won't even be an issue. It really is just weird that Nintendo decided to ditch the main feature that was the moniker for the Switch. Now, obviously, this is just a way to cut way down on the cost, not having to include the dock and all that, but I think it would have been great to at least offer the option to buy the dock separate for users who actually want to be able to, well, switch. Now, here's a thought for another video. The Lite is a handheld system only, right? So I think the Pro might be a dedicated in-home console without the ability to go handheld. I think it's kind of a stupid idea, but with the way things are going, I can totally see them going that way. Regardless, I've been loving the Switch Lite. What about you? Have you picked one up yet? If so, what color and what game has been taking up your time recently? That pretty much wraps up the video. If you guys enjoyed it, remember to like that smash button, check out some other content, and maybe consider subscribing. I'm signing off. I'll catch you guys in the next one.